Tonight, North Koreans are cheering, even as the Chinese are smoldering over Kim Jong-un's nuclear test.
It was a great insult. I think the Chinese at least believe that they were making some progress to keep North Korea somewhat under control.
Analysts say the Chinese have never liked Kim Jong-un, and the feeling is mutual. And tonight, questions are raised about a North Korean girl band and whether it could have had a strange connection to the nuclear test. The Moranbong Band, Kim's hand-picked troupe of young women in tight dresses who sing Korean pop songs and patriotic tributes to their boss.
This is a band that Kim Jong-un created. It is something that really has his name attached to it. These are emissaries for Kim Jong-un himself.
The band made a much-anticipated trip to Beijing last month to perform in front of top Chinese Communist Party officials. It was seen as a crucial olive branch between traditionally close allies who'd had a falling out. But just hours before the concert, a curveball from Kim.
He made an allusion in one of his visits internally in North Korea to claiming that North Korea not only had nuclear weapons, but they could do thermonuclear weapons as well.
The Chinese were furious, and after a reported scramble in Beijing's back rooms, they decided on the ultimate snub.
They made clear that they would not send their highest level representatives to this concert. They would downgrade its significance.
Then it was Kim's turn to be furious. Without singing a note,
the band goes home, dressed in military uniforms, I might add, at that point, North Korea proceeds ahead with what was probably the plan all along.
Most analysts believe the nuclear test had already been in the works. But could the snub of the Moranbong Band have been the tipping point? A U.S. intelligence official told the New York Times, quote, "I know this sounds like a crazy reason to set off a nuclear test, but stranger things have provoked North Korean action." Is Kim impetuous enough to take this girl band incident and then order a nuclear test because of it?
Yes. Yes, he is, I think. Impetuous is the operative word. He is someone who seems to act often on impulse.
Yes, he can be swayed one way or another very quickly by emotions.
Chinese officials in Beijing and here in Washington are not commenting to us on any possible connection between the Moranbong Band's cancellation and the North Korean nuclear test. But Chinese officials are very clearly upset over the test tonight. They say they had no advance warning of it, and they have called in North Korea's ambassador to Beijing to lodge a protest, Wolf.
And the other shoe could drop as well. What could China do now, Brian, to actually punish North Korea?
They are under enormous pressure right now, Wolf, to punish Kim Jong-un. Analysts say they could go along with U.S. or UN-led sanctions against the North Koreans. They could actually freeze Kim Jong-un's bank accounts that he has in China. He has quite a few of those, making him a very rich man. They could also crack down on all the counterfeit Viagra, other drugs, cigarettes, cash, and liquor that the North Koreans smuggle all over the world. But the Chinese have to be careful, Wolf. They are deathly afraid of destabilizing North Korea. That kind of economic retaliation could do that.
Because there could be swarms of people.
That's right.
Just coming into China if that
were
to happen.
All right, thanks. Yeah.